Welcome boys. Okay, we are back with the E46. In a previous video I replaced the water pump and noted that the tensioner pulley was bad. Spun way too excessively. Here's our part number and everything we got from Napa, made in Canada, a new tensioner pulley. And this one does not spin to excess. So this will be the part we're installing. It's going to be a very simple procedure. Even you boys can do it. So all we need to do is take this piece off, take the fan out. We will then have access to our pulley. We just need to loosen the belt, take the serpentine belt off, take the bad pulley off, put the new one in, put the belt back on, reassemble everything, and she'll be good as new. So let's get her done. Okay, boys, and LaTanya will be fixing her own car this video, so psych, it won't be me. So, LaTanya, walk us through it.
And I'll be narrating the voice over here. So the first thing we need to do is get this air intake box out of the way. So it's held in by a push pin, only one for this particular car. You may have two. This one is missing one, so use your tack tool or pry tool. You'll have to pull the head out, and then you can get the whole push pin out, and then just kind of squeeze and then pull your air intake off that little duct there. There's another push pin on this side of the radiator as well, very similar style to the one we just removed. So you just got to do the same thing, get your pry tool in there, pull the head out, and then you can get the base that it secures in place. I guess these are push pin plastical things, or maybe like a plastical type rivet is the best way to describe these things, but that's all you really need to get them out. So once you pull the head out, you can easily pry the base out. And on the other side of this radiator, a T25 Torx is what holds it in. So this is the car with the manual transmission, so of course it is the easier fan to remove. You don't need to remove a fan clutch or anything like that, just those things, and it'll slide right out once you remove the electrical connector. So there are two of them. There's a large one and a smaller one on the same side as our T25 Torx here. So all you have to do is just kind of squeeze and pull. And with the air intake box out of the way, all the fasteners removed, and the electrical connections unplugged, you can simply lift the fan assembly out from the car. That will then give you the room you need to get your hands in there to remove the tensioner pulley. So that's out of the way. So let's get in here and get the pulley off.
Okay, boys, and for this point, I have to take over because LaTanya needs the muscles. So here's what we got. T50 Torx will go down in here on the tensioner pulley. So I'm going to come in and get a good shot of it right here. This one is the tensioner. This one is the idler. T50 Torx, you're going to apply your torque towards the right. And once you do that, it's going to loosen the belt, and then I'm going to slip it off the water pump here. So give her a pull until it bottoms out.
It just went out.
And then move it over. We've now slipped the belt off. Alright, and then we'll let LaTanya take over from here, because we'll just let her loosen that nut that takes the pulley. Alright, let's get her done.
And now to remove the tensioner pulley, you will use the same T50 Torx. And then just simply place it into the bolt head and then rotate counterclockwise, and you will be able to loosen her, and then once the bolt comes out, you can then pull the pulley out.
There we go, boys. So we'll do a little comparison here. So LaTanya, hold the race and spin that pulley and see how much play's in it. I'll try to do that on this one. See, boys, that's what you want. You do not want excessive amount of play in there. That's a bad time. Alright, so now just slide her back over there and bolt her in.
And at this point, it should be quite easy to get your Pulley back on, simply place it where the other one was, the old one, and reattach the bolt, the T50 Torx bolt, until it is nice and firm and bottoms out.
Okay, boys, and again, I'll have to be the one that puts the belt back on, but she is routed. So supply your torque until she bottoms out. Got her over the water pump, over the tensioner. And then as we let loose, tension takes hold. You want to make sure that the belt is on every single pulley properly. We're not off a rib. We are not. And at this point, we can check our work by starting the car, and she should be ever so slightly quieter. She's purring like a kitten, boys.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps. Catch you the next time, boys. Peace.